Okay, so I just crashed, but I clocked my RAM back down, so we should be good to go. Sorry about that, guys. Alright, let me go ahead and get the music going back up real fast. Alright, so we missed, it looks like, the Faceless Void ban, the Luna ban. Hold on, I gotta turn that way down. There we go. Much better. Alright, we do see the Vengeful Spirit being picked up. We see Doom being picked up as the hard carry. Batrider going to be taking the off lane. They still need a mid laner on Feast for Crows. Looking here, they do ban Morphling out. Now, Luna is banned, and Faceless Void ban as well. We saw, I'm sorry about that, guys. My RAM does not like to be clocked at what it's clocked at. It was, I mean, my RAM wants me to underclock it always, so. Very sorry about the technical blip. I didn't even pull up anything. I just pulled up just what I needed to get the stream back online. So I'm pulling up my move button right now.
10 seconds.
Alright. So let's see. We did see the Storm Spear pick up for mid. Earthshaker support with CM. Darkseer in the off lane. So both teams yet to pick up a mid laner. Excuse me. We need a carry on Circa, which they are picking now, and we need a mid laner here for Feast for Crows. Alright, I do also have to get rid of 2 programs real fast. Boom. That's fine. That's fine. That out of the way. That out of the way. Alright, there we go, folks. We are fixed and good to go. I just need to actually, I should probably just do this too as well. Alright, so we had a little bit of an error there on the first few bans, but we are all taken care of now. My name is Bio on video here from Deathmatch Radio, and these guys are dipping into their reserve time pretty heftily for their last pick, it looks like. And they go with a Spectre, so that's going to be interesting to see, as he does have an ultimate ability to make himself mobile across the entire map, pretty much right on top of each other. Going to be used as an escape and as just a general tool to skip vision. Let's see who these guys pick up in the mid lane. I'm gonna say CM Fishers be able to get a nice amount of CC stun and slow all in the same lane. So we're gonna be busting into the reserve time here for Feast for Crows. Man, I think the music needs to go down a little bit more. There we go. And I do need to change some settings to do it real fast. We need to audio, music volume, get rid of that. Unit speech volume. Voice volume, don't need that. And where's the announcer?
Our world devourer.
I used to be able to disable the announcer. Alright, so here you have it, guys. We got Circa going against Feast for Crows. We're going to have Darkseer, Crystal Maiden, Storm Spirit, Earthshaker, and Spectre going against Ancient Apparition, Batrider, Doom, Venge, and Outworld Devourer. So, it's going to be interesting to see Outworld Devourer in middle going against Storm Spirit. Storm Spirit is going to be kind of screwed, if you ask me. So here we are in fact into game. Let's go ahead and take a look at what these guys are starting off with. We are going to see wards and counter wards being picked up equally. Courier being bought as well by both teams. And pretty much general basic starts for everybody. Sam's going to go ahead and get a stronger start. His team going to go ahead and share him tangos. We do have Storm Spirit who grabbed a Smoke of Deceit. We do not have a smoke on Feast for Crows though. So we are in fact going to have these guys We got Spectre here and CM. Earthshaker coming up as well. I have to change that as well. Looks like though we have these guys going for a 5-man smoke gang. So before that, we're gonna have to wait and see what these guys do. Now it looks like they're gonna go ahead. They blocked the camp, and now they're looking to catch. Oh, Outworld Destroyer gonna go ahead and get CM slowed a little bit. Meanwhile, the gank is gonna be failed here. They weren't close enough to be able to actually get it effectively pulled off. So meanwhile, give me 1 second. I'm gonna just leave it here in the mid lane while I go ahead and fix something real fast. I need to fix my.
The battle begins.
And we have Ancient Apparition gonna go ahead and take the regeneration. Meanwhile, we're gonna have opposing tri-lanes, so that means we're gonna have Batrider 3 vs 1 that's being played by Jetstream versus Earthshaker, CM, and Spectre. We're gonna see down in bot lane Venge, Doom, and Ancient Apparition against a Darkseer. Darkseer's gonna have a hard time in that lane. OD versus Storm Spirit here in middle. Let's go ahead and get up the stats. And OD gonna go and waste no time starting to get that mana burn down. Just so we can't see Storm Spirit cast any kind of spells. So his intelligence is gonna be getting lost significantly. Now, looking here, there we do see San doing a nice job working on getting the denies. He's doing well with the last hits as well. And there, Dominate can't really do anything. Let's take a look at what's happening down in bot lane, as we do have Doom doing a good job getting in on the last hits. Darkseer getting zoned out pretty hard here by the 2 supports. Vengeful Spirit doing a good job keeping Darkseer back out of lane. Doom's just letting the creeps pretty much do their thing. He's going for the last hits only so the lane doesn't shove. Meanwhile, we do have, looks like Cookie looking for that sentry. Oh, just kind of spotted it, but didn't actually see it. Meanwhile, Shiraz keeping this Darkseer out of lane. In top lane, though, Batrider is going to be able to stay in his lane. Earthshaker coming in from behind, trying to do something. The Tar, though, is just going to make these guys' lives miserable. As you see, Jetstream getting some great harass here onto Earthshaker. Meanwhile, in middle, we do have these guys still duking it out pretty evenly. And it looks like Ancient Apparition looking for the wards. Unable to find it, but does get the creep pull. There is Darkseer going to be overextended. We may see First Blood being picked up here. The Magic Missile. Oh, there he speed busts himself. The Magic Missile hits. Ancient Apparition going to go ahead, not be able to freeze him in place, but it looks like they do get him out of lane for at least a little longer. Meanwhile, CM is trying to discover the ward that is preventing this from spawning, and she is having a hard time locating that. Meanwhile, Batrider doing a good job, and we have a haste rune being picked up by OD. Just gonna go ahead and dominate the middle. We heard the missing call being picked up or called out by Storm Spirit. So now looking here in top lane, you know, I gotta say Batrider's doing a great job. He's actually keeping up with Spectre. FFC is actually looking really strong right now. Storm Spirit falling behind in last hits. Spectre doing okay, but compared to Doom, he's still falling behind. The entire team is currently falling behind. I mean, we have FFC up by 1,000 gold without First Blood being drawn. Meanwhile, we do have Darkseer gonna get caught between a rock and a hard place here. There is the Magic Missile getting dropped out. Ancient Apparition trying to come in for the slow. Does get a little bit of it off, but Doom's unable to get in there. So we do have, I mean, just looking at the levels here, we have Venge still level 1. The 2 supports still level 1, but doing a great job for Doom. Doom has a 2-level advantage over Darkseer, and is out-leveling Spectre as well. So getting Doom some much-needed speed here on the leveling. Now looking here in middle, I mean, the denies coming out from OD are just ridiculous. San is 25 and 14 for last hit and denies. He's doing a great job right now. Looks like Batrider may wants to pick up a kill. He may Not yeah, actually, he's going to be forced to fall back, but these guys are all hit pretty hard. He's going to go ahead and tango up and make sure that he can stay in lane. He did get the tranquil boots for regen as well, pretty early on. Meanwhile, Doom's just doing his thing down here in bottom lane. Darkseer trying to stay in lane, but looks like these guys are committing for this gank. And Darkseer actually going to go ahead and do a nice juke around this tree. OD just picked up double damage. We may see the kill here in middle. It's a race for the blood here, and it looks like Darkseer going to go ahead and get away. No problem with his speed bump. And we have Sand just going to go ahead and continue the last hit here in middle, getting those denies as well. I mean, looking here, he is as well. He has not much of an advantage actually from these. I mean, it's almost a half a level. He's going to hit 6 first. But is that going to matter that much? It may, but as we see him hit 6 right there, is he going to go ahead and go all in? Drops him into the orb, and then he has the double damage on, going for it. 2 more hits, and 1 more hit, and the ulti is all it's going to take. That tower is not helping him out. Stormspear going to go ahead and grab him. And first blood being drawn by Sand here in middle. Nice job there. Unfortunate, Storm Spirit was not able to escape at all. And it looks like Hands of Midas being bought by Doom at 5 minutes and 33 seconds. Not a bad time. I mean, Feast for Crows coming out strong, really strong. It's going to take Circa a lot of work to be able to make this happen. They were the strongest team in our preseason matchups, that is Feast for Crows. These guys have been known to just come out to the field and destroy and dominate. So, as the game progresses here, we will see. Nice job pulling creeps by these supports. They're getting their levels. They're getting their levels in as well, slowly but surely. They are 1 level behind the supports of Circa. Invisibility Rune being called out. We have OD going to go ahead and take it. Maybe go ahead and try to get a gank here on Darkseer. We do have the call on missing being made by Storm Spirit. Meanwhile, Jetstream is doing a good job in Todd. He is keeping up with this Spectre. I mean, hit per hit. 25 to 27 CS. Or last hits. So, meanwhile, we are going to see, looks like CM going to go ahead and try to put a ward down here on the rune at top. Meanwhile, Spectre gonna go ahead, keep farming. Doom is doing really good with this farm. Darkseer is hurting right now, folks. I mean, he's level 3 in the off lane. Level 3. I mean, Batrider's 7, so these guys are very far behind. We do have him buying a Ring of Regeneration, though. Or a Soul Ring, I'm sorry. They look very similar. I'm used to the skull on the Soul Ring. And it looks like we may have CM want to come in for a gank in middle. Not going to go ahead and really commit to it. OD just going to go ahead and make Storm Spirit's life a little bit more miserable, making sure his mana pool is slowly getting lowered. He has 10 less intelligence. So, we'll see. We'll see. Luckily, it's not a Slaughterfest yet. And Batrider may pick up a kill here in the top lane, going ahead on the Spectre. Spectre going to be forced to run in through fire. Oh, and there's the Fisher coming down from Earthshaker. Going to go ahead and help save him. He is going to be able to at least get away. Meanwhile, Batrider going to go ahead and pick up some extra farm. As you can see, the XP per minute is absolutely astounding, with Feast for Crows doing a great job. I mean, they have a 4,000 XP difference. We have the invisibility double damage being rocked on this OD right now. He's going to be going ahead, running towards the top lane. We may see Shan go ahead and actually push this lane. He's going to go ahead and go for the kill. Let's see who he chooses as his target. He's naturally going to go after the squishy support. Earthshaker going to be taken down. We have CM. There's the ult being dropped, and we're going to have a triple kill coming out here for OD. Nice job by Sam, being backed up there by Vengeful Spirit. So, great job opening it up. Meanwhile, Doom did just pick up a kill with the help of Ancient Apparition here in bottom. So 5-0 in favor of Feast for Crows. Are we going to see an early GG, folks? Or is Circa going to be able to answer back here? We see them teleporting here back to the top lane. So give me that. So this is game 1 of 3. As we do have Batrider picking up a Blink Dagger here. 9 minutes in, that's pretty early. Usually we see that at 12 minutes, guys. And OD picking up the treads. We are going to have a smoke being blown off here. Just so you guys can see the items while these guys are traveling here. Looks like these guys want to go into the jungle for a gank here. We do see Vengeful Spear. Oh, spots them. Gonna be falling back there. Is Storm Spear going in? Cross through the trees. There's the Fisher. Nice job picking up the kill there. Does help Storm Spirit out a little bit. Meanwhile, OD's coming in, and we do see Earthshaker getting put in the Outworld Orb, and there is, looks like Storm Spirit going in. Darkseer dropping some damage. We do have, looks like Earthshaker and Ancient Apparition chasing one another, and now OD gonna go ahead and fall back. Doom coming into the mix now to back this up. We do see OD going ahead, puts the Spectre into an orb, and boom, takes him down. And now these guys trade 1 for 1. Now that support for a carry, not the best trade really, but these guys are now going to be forced to fall back. Meanwhile, Darkseer's being targeted here by Feast for Crows. Are we going to see these guys actually make a push? Feast for Crows wants to take down a tower, I'm sure by now. They have 3 members sitting here in middle still, and OD is absolutely doing a phenomenal job with his farm so far. He has Midas, Bile, Tread, and an Old Talisman. So, or is it? Yes. It's been a while. Gotta check these things. Meanwhile, we do have Jetstream pushing here in the top lane. Ozan, Maul beats you. Trying to defend the top lane. Batrider. Gets spotted there by Earthshaker, but goes ahead and blinks away. Nice use of the Blink Dagger. Earthshaker not disabling him, doing that with an auto attack first. Meanwhile, in middle, we do have, it looks like Ancient Apparition getting initiated here by Storm Spear. Storm Spear may dive this. There he goes under, and one more auto attack does manage to pull it up. Darkseer actually stealing the kill. And meanwhile, OD picks up a kill with the 2 kills, it looks like. Or 1 kill, Crystal Maiden went down. I think Earthshaker actually was back trying to do something with the creeps. Trying to creep pull or something.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And not able to be able to make it happen, and the top tower is under attack heavily here. Looks like the bottom tower, Doom's starting to go to town on it as well. The dire structure going to be fortified. We do have, it looks like, Jetstream port down to Spectre and CM port in. Earthshaker chasing down this Vengeful Spirit. Can he get the correct Fisher off? He's trying to angle himself. He doesn't get the slow, gets the stun, but Spectre's going to be able to make the chase and get the kill. There's the haste room being activated by OD. Now we have, Storm Spirit going up the cliff with his ulti there. Going to be able to get out of there. Now, looks like, OD going on to Earthshaker anyway. And the damage is just outrageous. He may go get a double kill. He is on fire with that haste room, able to get out of here. Gets force, uses a force staff to get off the cliff. So nice job there. Getting in, getting the kill, getting out, and now these guys are going to go ahead and open to push middle lane a little bit more. We do have Darkseer trying to work himself in. Meanwhile, we do have, looks like Spectre and CM maybe going to try to push this top tower down a little bit. We're going to have them actually sitting in the jungle, as it looks like Spectre with his Midas is going to go ahead be using it to get some items up. Let's talk about Vision Game right now. We do have Feast for Crows. They have this ward here. Meanwhile, we have Circle with the ward here. So they kind of have ups and dominance. It's the only Vision, though, on the entire map. Other than this extra ward, I guess, Feast for Crows has both covered. We did just miss Batrider go ahead and kill CM, but looks like he's going to go ahead and get a double kill here with the help of Vengeful Spirit. I'm going to imagine Vengeful Spirit went ahead and stunned the Spectre while CM stunned the CM into the fire while Batrider grabbed Spectre. Unfortunately, Dota doesn't allow me to go back in time, guys. So it's kind of annoying. But hopefully they implement that feature soon enough. Put a request to Valve. Thank you, Bobo. Meanwhile, we are going to have these guys. Doom doing a good job. I mean, let's look at the net worth of everybody here. There we go. That's what I want to be talking about.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, if this stream is laggy, it's because you're oh, the deny in middle. The tower does go down, so only 100 gold being picked up. But look at Sad. Last hit machine. Almost 100 last hits at 15 minutes. There's the Ancient Apparition. Oh, boom! Slamming right onto Storm Spirit. And then CM denies the tower as well, so these guys are not picking... 2-for-1 deal. They pretty much got rid of a whole tower. Not a bad deal. We're gonna see these guys now back sitting there in the middle, and looks like Vengeance and Batrider are gonna get another kill systematically here on Spectre in top lane. These guys not keeping their gold. I mean, realistically, we have a 15,000 gold spread at 15 minutes. It's 1,000 gold per minute spread going on. Now CM is doing a good job getting these stacks going, but they're not really being used. I mean, there's another tower deny, so all 3 front towers got denied at least. So 300 gold being given out instead of 1,000 gold. So that's a third. That's like they just gave up 1 tower instead of giving up 3. So that's not bad. And my mom's watching. Everyone say hi to my mom. Share dot. That's her. And it looks like Darkseer checking out the Roche pit just to make sure nobody's going in. OD thought about going in, but just saw Darkseer go up the ramp. So he's going to go ahead and back off. Meanwhile, we have Earthshaker here kind of naked in middle. There is Batrider going to go ahead and blink in. OD securing the damage, and there's nothing Earthshaker can do. See you later. Meanwhile, we have Storm Spirit getting caught up between Ancient Apparition, Doom, and the other half of the team as they push the middle tower. Middle tower is going to get pushed. We have Batrider going to go ahead and use his fire to proxy farm the creep wave. And good job there. These guys are going to go ahead and take down this middle tower, no questions asked. And now it looks like, oh, we are going to see Doom invisible walking past Darkseer. The tower goes down there in the middle. And now we are going to see, I mean, Feast for Crows is getting really nasty. They're just getting really nasty. The Force Staff, the Blink Dagger, the Shadow Blades. I mean, the Medallion of Courage on Venge. The armor debuff is just ridiculous. There's nothing I think Circa can do at this point. Unless they really coordinate their stuns very, like, in a much more systematic fashion. They're not using their disable, and now their towers are just getting melted. As you see here, Feast for Crow is going to go ahead and push one lane at a time. Just keep pushing it. They picked up a mid tower. Now they're going to pick up a bottom tower. We do have Surger coming in. They do want to go ahead. Oh, and Batrider going to go ahead, blink in, Force Staff back, out, fly over the wall. Ben's going to go ahead and get in, get a stun, and Doom. Batrider picked up another kill. These guys are probably just going to go for the gusto here and push for bottom racks. And it looks like we are going to have this bottom tower going to be taken out. No problem. I got to say, the sick Doom skin coming out so far. Very rough game here for Circa. Hopefully they're going to be able to recuperate from this in game 2. Feast for Crows, flawless play right now. They have not lost the tower. They've died 3 times. And it looks like they're going to go for the keep pushing here onto this tower. The Inner Shadow is being bought by Vengeful Spirit. Very good support item. Very good item in general here. And there's the Hand of Might is going to be used again. And now Darkseer trying to push these guys off. He may be able to at least slow them down himself. Meanwhile, the rest of his team is just kind of waiting. I'm not sure what these guys are waiting on. Looks like they're letting this tower fall. Oh, there they go. Batrider going in. Darkseer gonna go get grabbed. There's the Force Staff out. These guys are too far, too late. OD gonna go ahead and just melt Earthshaker. Spectre does manage to take out the Ancient Apparition, but Doom takes out Storm Spirit. Meanwhile, OD doing his good job there. I mean, there is the tower down. Now these guys are gonna go ahead and get racks down. It was a 3-for-1 trade. We had Storm Spirit, Darkseer, and Earthshaker get taken down. Jetstream, known to be playing this Batrider and playing it fierce.
Radiant's top tower
So,
is under attack. Dire's bottom
good,
barracks
good.
is
Taste those
falling.
barracks, said Feast for Crows. So these guys are just going to continue to push. I think they're going to go for the Gusto and just win it. Storm Spirit or CM going to be. Looks like these guys getting greedy. There is the stun coming out from Earthshaker. Swap happening. The OD orb going to be going down. Batrider going in on CM, going to get that kill solo. Meanwhile, we have Doom and OD trying to get the kill. There is, the AA. Oh, he's going to go ahead and stop these guys. And it does manage to actually kill Earthshaker. Yule step. We got a Yule's coming out from Batrider. That's going to be even more CC. It's over. It is over for Circa. So, I don't think there's anything these guys can do to come back at this point, but I hope they've learned their lesson as to how they need to play here in the Deathmatch Radio League. And Sam just picked another kill up there on Spectre in top lane.